It really annoys me that apps like Now TV or Disney, they don't have a remove from continue watching option like Netflix does. Now, I'm not a massive fan of Netflix because, like any self improvement tragic type, I've got a love hate relationship with things that, well, media, anything that doesn't feel productive or feels like a time sink. But I do love this feature on Netflix because it appeals to my desire to like control my environmental inputs. My thinking goes something like this: if I can remove that TV show from my mental to-do list, then I don't have to think. My unconscious hasn't got to be nagged at by this idea that, God, I've got this task over here to complete, even if it's something as trivial as a TV show. That immediately makes me feel lighter, and then I'm free to do what matters. Because our brain's capacity to hold information, to make decisions, to regulate our emotions, and regulate our behavior is all limited. It's finite. We've got mental bandwidth. That bandwidth, that capacity, it gets overloaded by stress. It gets overloaded by having too much choice in front of us. It gets overloaded by having too many demands placed upon us. And then what happens? Like cognitive execution, like our ability to think clearly, straightly, and get shit done goes down. And our commitment to anything also weakens. Because this is just like any biological system that's seeking homeostasis, right? We can't hold that fixed, perfect average. We're always overshooting or under a little bit and reacting to that and bouncing forwards and backwards. And in terms of capacity, when we overshoot, that looks like overcapacity, that looks like overwhelm, right? And when we're not utilizing our capacity at the optimal level, that looks like being understimulated or under capacity. Now, you're a driven achiever type like me, otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. So I know that you're going to spend most of your life overcapacity, overstimulated. That's going to be the main problem. So really the appetite question is like, what's the goal or the project or the person, the thing that you need to remove from your mental to-do list or remove from your mental continue watching list? The personal operating system that I use with the ambitious entrepreneurs that I guide to find the clarity and the energy and the discipline that they need to build, yes, incredible businesses, but also lives that they're proud of, is to set just 3 to 5 goals underpinned by just 7 to 9 habits over any 90-day period. But crucially, that 90-day period, the goals, the habits, they've got to align with a long-term sense of mission as well. And it's in my professional experience working with these ambitious entrepreneurs and using the system on myself that offers just enough challenge and complexity to take us out of our comfort zone and to force some growth, drive some growth, but maybe not quite enough to put us into full-on overwhelm and therefore stagnation. So we're trying to find all the time that edge, that zone of proximal development. So I want you now to think about what you could upgrade in your personal operating system. How are you thinking about long-term mission? Are you setting enough goals? Are you setting too many goals? Is your system of habits to achieve them way too complex? Are you tracking things you don't need to track? Are there things that you should be tracking that you're not? Do you have any idea how well you're performing? Have you got data? Have you got metrics? How good's that system? And crucially, is it all in alignment with something that feels really meaningful for your life?